Good morning and welcome back to another Monday Morning Mentoring. I'm your host, Stefana Johnson, and the founder of Powerhouse Leaders. I work with small business owners. I'm a success coach helping small business owners lead a business and a life they love. So we are going to talk about 3 tools you can use to kind of reset when there's some anxiety, there's confusion, and you can use this as a tool. These 3 keys really help you get more clarity, make much better decisions, stay focused on what you're doing, and boosts your creativity. So this comes from laws, natural laws. And if you're not familiar with a couple of other videos I've done on the law of relaxation and the law of practice, make sure you watch those videos. But we're going to go into the law of relaxation and talk about how where the mind goes, the body follows. So if the mind is not practiced in being relaxed and being able to differentiate between thoughts and emotions and rising above that, then you're going to find this perpetuating effect within the body. So you're going to feel anxiety, you're going to feel tension and discomfort. And that is then going to take you away from your focus, and therefore you're going to be less productive. So we want to kind of reverse engineer this and look back at what is that law that we can actually use. So when we talk about these laws, specifically, we're talking about the law of relaxation. And I love using this understanding because if we have so many different moving particles, it's really difficult. That's where the confusion comes in, right? When there's so many different choices, so many different moving particles that we can't focus in, make a clear decision, and then move forward confidently. When we utilize this and really embrace the law of relaxation, this allows us as business owners, as leaders, to come into a state where we can make better decisions. So we'll look at how the mind, if we allow our mind to go awry, and if we allow our thoughts to go all over the place, to be misdirected through outside or external influences that are not optimal for our business or for the outcomes that we're choosing, or we don't even know our outcome, then that really sets us up for a lot of confusion. So I work with my clients on a basis of moving from clarity, confidence, credibility, and celebrity. So that's kind of a pathway that I move towards. So we want to bring in clarity. But a lot of times before we can even get to clarity, we have to address the underlying fear. And a lot of times that is the root of the anxiety that folks are feeling, is this fear. And so they're stuck in this, should I do something or should I not? So we want to look at that and we want to embrace it and definitely look at facing that fear. So instead of saying, let's go and do something else, or let's go and suppress it with some other addictive type of behavior, we need to turn and face that fear. Does it mean we're going to take action based on that? No, we don't want to be taking action in a fear response. We want to be able to understand that there's fear and we want to face that. So whatever the feeling is, we want to come into a space of relaxation. So how we do that is we're going to practice setting up a daily practice of teaching the body and teaching the mind to relax. That is probably one of the hardest things for people to do. And I can't tell you how many clients I have that just say, I don't have the time. And when I hear that, I know that they absolutely must get this handled. You've got to make the time, starting with 5 minutes, to just get quiet and calm. And to literally shut down all the noise, all the thoughts, all the windows, all the programs that are open on the computer, shut them down for right now and just get silent. It's the most therapeutic thing you can do. It's the most beneficial thing you can do to just get into that relaxed state. So we can apply the law of relaxation by relaxing the mind, and then the body will relax as a result. Now, what's interesting with the body, in the body and really making big changes in the body, we're doing the opposite. We don't want the body to always be relaxed. We want the body to, so if we're trying to build a muscle, we're going to push that muscle to an edge. With the mind, however, we really need that mind to be relaxed. So when I'm working with a client and we are doing a physical move or physical work, I want to make sure that the body is giving full focused energy, but I want that mind relaxed. So I teach and really focus on this practice with my clients, that you want to have your mind calm, present, focused, relaxed, even though the body might be doing something a little bit outside of its comfort zone. So what's senior here? Is it the mind or is it the body? And I really like to work with my clients that the body and the mind are congruent and one, and there's a higher energy. That's your awareness of who you are. That's your awareness piece has to rise above what the physical body is going through, what the thoughts are that are you're thinking of, and even the emotional body of the feelings. And the only way to do that and to rise above those is to be aware of it. And so that's the third piece here, is that we want to practice the awareness piece. And in that, you can start doing that whether you're doing a relaxed meditation for the mind, so practicing with the mind and teaching the mind to be able to relax and to be calm and be focused when there is a stressful situation or when there's big decisions to be made, or at any time. You want that mind to be able to relax so that you can make really focused decisions. And then with the body, you want to train the body to be able to go out to its edge, but in a really optimal way. So you want to be moving that body and utilizing the body. The body loves to move. The body needs to move. It was meant and developed to move and to function in an optimal way with certain tools. And you want to have that balance so that when we get to the emotional piece, we also want to be able to sense the emotions, but not be the effect of them, right? So we don't want to be slave to our thoughts or our feelings. We want to actually utilize them as tools, and that makes all the difference in the world. When you can get and rise above those three areas, and when I say rise above, it's not like you're now they are subservient. Instead, you're utilizing them. You're utilizing your mind power so much better. You're utilizing your emotions. You're tuning into them, but you're not being the effect of them, and you're not being slave to them. Same with your body. You're not being slave to your body's natural tendency to fall into inertia. So a body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. So we have to find that balance. What I'm saying is, you want to rise above and to really embrace your full success. You want to rise above those three and look at how the mind operates, and the law of relaxation applies to the mind. Law of practice really applies to that body, because the more you practice, if you repeat an action, and ideally we're repeating good actions, correct actions that are optimizing, that then creates this pattern and the habits. So we want to build in good habits. And then with the emotions, we want to be able to be aware of the emotion and notice it, because there's communication there. And a lot of times we've gotten to this point where emotions have been suppressed for decades. We've been under enormous amounts of stress and have created a response mechanism that is now kind of on default. And we want to look at that and see how we can readjust that. So coming back to what we need to do, those three pieces, is rising above that, knowing that your thoughts really are going to lead your body and your habits. So we've got to get control of that. And then understanding that you are separate from those. You as the awareness person, you are awareness sense. You are separate from those thoughts and those feelings and the emotions, and you can use them to create your success, to build your success in your business, in your life, in your relationships, and really have enormous impact in your world and on yourself, where you experience deep joy, happiness, and fulfillment, success in your business, success in life, and in your relationships. And in doing that, in turn, you're able there to have a really powerful impact. So I hope that helps for your Monday morning mentoring. I'm Stefana Johnson. Make sure you subscribe, comment below if there's something specific that you're wanting help on, and visit stefanajohnson.com for if you need specific help with coaching. Otherwise, I have links below, and you can find out more. And we've got a couple free downloads for areas that you might need help in, specifically in the body or the mind or the business. All right, again, I'm Stefana Johnson. Have a fabulous week.